Hello and welcome to my Mirkwood playthrough for the Short Divide and Conquer version 1.0, and last time we attacked Lake Town, or Esgarot, however you want to call it, and after the fight I instantly crashed. So that was kind of interesting to see that one happen. But yeah, so I had to redo the battle, but I didn't actually do the battle, I just auto-resolved it with a cheat code. Yes, I know, maybe it's not allowed, yada yada yada, but we lost about the same amount of men. Actually, technically we lost more men, because now we lost actual men that are important. These guys replenish, these guys don't. So actually I lost more from the auto-resolve than I actually did by myself, which is quite interesting. We've taken the city. I mean, it doesn't really matter if you take it now, because I wasn't going to redo that battle anyway. It's like, ugh, annoying and very, very irritating. So you want to redo it. We just occupied the city, and this time we didn't crash. Since we opened the city, actually we have more damage and more stuff to pay for by taking it this way. Damn you, game. Build this, build then this, and so on. We're not gonna, retrain. We're gonna leave something behind here. We'll leave you guys behind, and we're gonna go on a killing spree across the Dale. Now we have to worry about Captain whatever name here, but he's not really big of a threat. So we'll go take care of him over here, Captain Viduhar, which has Atala Rangers. These guys are actually basically Italian Rangers, but for Ravanian. You know, there's basically. I believe some of them are actually elves. I'm not sure about it though. Someone could say, or is Darwinian gets the elf, but I'm not sure. I have to really look that one up. I'm not sure about it, but I probably could figure it out if I thought about it a little bit more, but I can't be asked for the time being. Although, doesn't it say in their actual thing? Doesn't it say in the actual description? They are definitely strong, considering, I mean, missile attack, melee attack, they're pretty good. While the ranges of Italian operate from the west of Anduin, the range of Iranian operate through Mirkwood and Swazi Iron Hills. It was the ranges of Bard, the bowmen emerged to defeat. Ah, okay, so actually they are human, all of them are human. Alright. Oh, wait. These rangers have kept alive the memory of the old ways, wandering will. Okay, no, okay. They actually are human, okay. They're human, but from Dale. Okay, makes sense. See you guys on the battlefield while we kill them. Alright, we're not redeploying anything, we're just gonna pull back, and we're gonna run them over with my cavalry. There we go. We also need to make sure they didn't leave stakes, because that could literally destroy me completely. I doubt they do. They are not hiding. Maybe it's because they're moving that they can see them, but yeah, it's actually a good grab to get these rangers on their own, because on their own they are completely, they're basically dead. There's no way they can win on their own. Come on. What are the odds that they will ever kill anything of importance here? I won't allow them. I mean, they'll just be run over, and they look pretty good. They look like they really should. They look very like Italian Rangers. Probably they are, modeled after them. But yeah, they're not really special or anything. They're shooting against me, yeah, so be it. We'll use this double. I'm not sure what it will gain, but something, right? Actually, we will charge him with one guy, and you will go around. Charge him from the other side. That's maybe, okay, you can charge him now. So we'll also kill the captain off that way. Can do battle. There we go. They're broken instantly. The second unit wouldn't have done a decent charge anyway. It would have just hit the back of my own units, which have really done nothing. In reality, it actually would kill my units, but yeah. Luckily, this is not reality. We lost nothing even. At least I expect them to kill one of them, but apparently not. Alright, see you guys back in the campaign map. And we are back. Of course, the Attila Rangers will die. That's how I execute them. There we go. Be gone. Bastards. We probably should go clear those guys out, but it's basically you are right next to Dale. You could instantly siege it and take it. It probably is protected by a general and some other stuff. And somebody was commenting that you'll be surprised what kind of garrison we'll be seeing here. So I'm actually scared. Well, scared may be the wrong word in this one, but I'm not feeling happy with it, let's say it that way. Because I really do not want to know what kind of garrison is inside that. I really do not want to know. Because it'd probably be terrifying. They probably will get the garrison. I mean, come on. Wait, I can't see this way? Really? Can I see it this way? No, I can't see it. So I can actually see if they get it. They will most certainly get it. I mean, come on. There's no way they wouldn't, but hey, so be it. relation report. And actually, before we do anything, I'm gonna do a quick save. Why? Because it has tendency of crashing. That's also why the test is there. Mirkwood test, because of crashing potential. That's why it's there. I think it's somewhere in the beginning of the campaign. Let's see actually when it was. Oh yeah, October the 1st. Yeah, that's been a while. So yeah, let's end a turn and see what happens, because the game has been prone to crashing sometimes. And I will pause here for a bit, because I have to, you know, blow my nose. And we are back. I didn't want you guys to hear that. Okay, so apparently we have a blessing in the sky, in the skies here. They're attacking us. Oh boy, they're attacking us. So this is the first army. The first look at the first army. The Longbow will be crushed. The Hurt Watchmen will be crushed. These guys are the dangerous ones. The Rivermen. They can do a lot of damage. Now, the Atella Rangers are pretty good as well. Don't get me wrong, they're pretty good. These guys are nothing to me. They won't be able to be stopping me at all. These guys, again, we need to worry about them. These guys as well, with the Atella Rangers, I already said that probably. And again, the Watchmen. They're useless. Let's look at this one. This one has some cavalry, which is pretty good cavalry. It's not amazing cavalry, but it can do some damage. Also, they have another woodland elves. Why do they keep getting those elves? Wow. And they have rural archers. Okay. So the secondary army is more scary, even though it's smaller. Huh, interesting. He has the mayor sign. Interesting. But yeah. But afterwards, the army is pretty trashy. It's not really good. It cannot fight against my army straight up. The only thing I can actually do damage is the actual javelin throwers. And the rural archers, they're pretty good. The rural archers do a lot of damage. They have stop and stay. They're effective against armor. Alright, that is dangerous. Okay, now that is a dangerous thing. They are armor piercing. So that means that they are incredibly dangerous. Maybe it's just their melee attack, but I need to keep in mind that that's a dangerous guy. Luckily, he will not be at the start of the fight. Hopefully. So see you on the battlefield. Alright, here we are. Let's deploy the men, shall we? And we'll play a defensive battle because they are attacking me. So I'm going to stay away as far as possible as I can. Why? Well, I want to make sure that I have as much, distance of them, so I can harass them as much as possible with my cavalry before we have to engage them. And again, I will crush them when I engage them, but it's a lot better to deal with them when they come from one side and it'll come from multiple sides. It's a lot better and a lot easier that way. I mean, it's kind of annoying to deal with them, because if I go maybe in the middle there, I have to fight from two angles, and that just makes it more complicated and annoying. Wait, come on, shouldn't I be able to, put my infantry up here or something? Oh, my infantry is so big, I cannot fit it. That's something I'm not used to, because I've been fighting with so... Wow, you guys are so huge. Yeah, I'm not used to that, because mainly when I'm fighting, I have only a small army. Now, my army is small, standard of orcs, but dear lord, it's still big enough. Definitely those big units, like these two. I mean, they're useless as well, but yeah, well, they're not useless, but they're not great. What can I say about that? Not like they're the best of the best. In comparison, no, they're not. They are delayed. That's no big deal. I can live with that. Get rid of that before I think it's something else. Like, oh god, the general's dead. It makes me think sometimes. They are fighting against me. Not really worried about it too much. I mean, yes, their Longbowmen and their Atella Rangers are probably hitting me, but I'm not really worried. We need to clear up those Rivermen first, because if I allow them to do any form of damage whatsoever, they will crush me. Right, you, actually, don't engage the Rivermen here. That would be a suicide mission if you do, because you have to fight the infantry, and you will not be able to get there in time, I think. Luckily, they are skirmishing, which means that they are doing jack all. And we've taken quite a bit of damage to the Rivermen here. About half the unit has been destroyed. We're doing a crappy charge against the Longbowmen, but at least it's making them skirmish a bit. Now get out of here before you get crushed by the Rivermen. Rivermen are dangerous. We don't want to fight them too much. Alright, go after the Rivermen here as well. You guys can go all the way to my army. I don't care. You can reach my army as much as you want. You're not going to do much on your own. Believe me, you're not gonna, because then you're gonna hit my infantry, and then you're just gonna die. Please hit them please kill them before they are allowed to throw their javelins at me. Right, keep running, you. You go in the back. Okay, the Rivermen are on their own. They're leaving the Rivermen completely unprotected, which is good. I like that. Although, actually, no, they're not completely unprotected, but they're protected by these Whatever, they can't do much on their own. They really can't. Let's go the Utter Rangers. Ignore the Rivermen. They're basically dead. Oh, they're 16 still, though. They're not completely dead, but they're not going to be too much alive of it. Utter Rangers are being crushed. Good. They're still going after my infantry. What can I say? They will just break. My archers will kill them, and they will just break automatically. They will not be able to do anything that's of use. Oh, the second army is arriving. Okay, they are instantly arriving. I have to take care of that cavalry. It's pretty good and can do some damage to me if I allow it, of course. And again, I should not allow it to do that. Let it do any form of damage. And again, it's also hard to avoid that sometimes. So yeah. They haven't arrived in the full battlefield yet, so we should do as much damage as possible before we get to the actual battlefield. They're not breaking here, sadly enough, but yeah. So we're gonna ignore them for a bit. We got these lombowmen over here. You will go all the way over here. Oh, they're coming back. Alright, they're just coming back. Alright, no big deal for me. If you're not gonna fight me, you'll just, well, bugger off eventually. I hope. Alright, these lombowmen should take a massive beating here from this charge. We are it should be a decent charge considering this. Yeah, it should be a really good charge. It should actually kill this entire unit considering the strength differences. At least kill about 250. Yeah, it's killed most of it. I can live with that charge. I can live with that. Oh, they're broken here. Pursue them for now. Pursue them for now. So they don't come back. Pursue them a little bit. So they're at least below 10 or something. So they will not come back ever. And I don't have to worry about them anymore. Spoiled spearmen, woodland scouts. Alright, good. They've been cleaned up. Good. Let's go after the next charge. Let's go after these Utter Rangers. They completely separate themselves away from everything else. Go after these watchmen on their own. They're so on their own and completely unprotected from anything. So they're dead as well. Alright, so I have to worry about the cavalry. The cavalry is slowly marching towards me. That's good. It leaves me completely... Oh, those guys are strong. We don't want to charge them yet. So yet. These guys are dead. They're so clumped up. And they're so weak. They should just die. And actually should break, really. Let's make sure they break. They're not breaking yet. It's actually impressive. But they're not breaking yet. Probably because of the other guys supporting them. At least trying to support them. Alright, so go after these Dale Lombowmen before the cavalry gets too close to you. That was a decent charge against their numbers. How come these guys look different? Because it's just a different scheme or something? Or maybe they're better trained. They probably are better trained or something like that. Something along that line, I guess. These Lombowmen will break. Oh, that's the general of the secondary. That's good. That's the general of the secondary. The first army, actually. That's not the secondary. It's the first unit. Oh, they will break sooner or later. Got these watchmen over here. These watchmen should break. Come on. There's no way they can survive this. You should break from these charges. There's a Nazgul hitting you, for God's sake. How long can you last? There's the Rivermen over here you need to worry about. And also the cavalry you need to worry about eventually. That will pop up. So you need to worry about those, all of them. As long as they don't break, at least I don't have to chase them down into their actual army. So that's also good for me. Well, the scouts are doing some damage, but nothing to be worried about that. We outnumber the cavalry significantly, so should be able to break them. Okay, let's try this thing again. They're broken. Good. Chase them down now. Go for these Ravanian... whatever. Gadrot. I really can't pronounce that. I'm not gonna try, to be honest, but yeah. I did try, but... not gonna be worried about it if I pronounce it wrong, to be honest. Okay, they're broken as well. Good.
They have lost half their men.
Bring down low. The secondary army must die, because the first army must die, because the secondary army will automatically get killed. The first army, though, will not automatically get killed. This is about to break. They lost about half their army there. That's good. Go for the secondary unit. Finish them off before they are able to do anything nasty. Alright, so they lost most of the army. There's still some rural archers over here. There's still these guys over here as well. Infantry. Those Godrots. And the, whatever, Hartman guys. Watchmen. Right, you have taken some damage from something. Probably some, you know, Dale Riverman or something still hitting you. Something at least, I'm not sure what, but... Alright, so there's Rivermen over here on their own, without any protection whatsoever. Same with these Woodsman Scouts, and the Royal Archers are here as well. I need to hit those Royal Archers. That seems like a very good, you know, grab if I can do that. Actually, let's hit the Rivermen here, and hit them from both sides. They will break. These Rivermen will break. There's no way to survive. They're part of the first army. They will just break automatically. They will no way to... Yeah, they're already breaking without even taking the hit yet. But they're broken completely. Right, you go over here. You clean them up. You need to go for the Royal Archers and finish him off. The first charge must be the killing blow on the general. If that can be achieved, this is a complete victory. And there was no chance at all they will have a to come back. They have no chance to do any form of damage, because then they will just break. They will just insta-break on everything charge I do. They lost the general, the main general, and then they lost, of course, you know, their strongest units. The one that actually can hit my generals to some different degree. This charge is actually really weak, so it'll do jack-all damage. It does hit the general directly with a bit of, you know, a charge, but not really a good charge. Let's get out of there. We can fight them straight up. Maybe we can't. No, they have great swords. They shouldn't really be armor piercing. I mean, they're just great swords. In reality, that doesn't seem very armor piercing to me, but no, you never know. Let's go with these watchmen over here. The cavalry is still around. They're horse guards here. And they are thinking about something. The thing about the cavalry, though, they're doing nothing. For now, it is. These watchmen must be cleared out. And then we must go to anywhere else. They're broken. Clean them up. And then we're going to fight the horse guard. Because we're taking a lot of arrow fire here, which I don't like. But, let's get out of here now. You don't want to stay here for too long. You'll sting a lot of arrow fire. I do believe they're armor piercing with the arrows. That seems like a very fitting thing to be for them. Let's get out of here. We're not going to engage them for now. Ignore them for now. They don't have enough numbers to do too much damage. But if I ignore this cavalry for too long, my cavalry will not be strong enough to fight them anymore. So I must make sure that they are dealt with quite quickly. Else I'm gonna regret that my cavalry is gonna get smashed hard. So yeah, we don't want that at all. Although we do want these Woodland Scouts to take a decent charge here. So we're gonna engage the cavalry because they are basically leaving the army be, leaving their protection from the arrows and protection from the infantry. So yeah. Oh, there's just some damn lumbermen left here. That's the general unit on the first army. Hit some of the Woodland Scouts. We killed maybe one or two. Nothing important there, to be honest. They're moving back already. Oh, they're actually fighting me. Never mind. They're not doing much. They're gonna hit my general over here. Or my units over here. I can live with that. No big deal for me. So we're gonna hit them in the back, and they might break from this. So that's, you know, they will do the charge here, which do quite some damage, actually, I think. But it will not be too worrisome, to be honest. I don't really mind it too much. And then we can go after these Woodland Scouts again, and they have no protection at all. They're broken. Good. Now we need to chase them a little bit. You won't chase them. You go after the Woodland Scouts.
The battle is very much in our favor.
These guys will... Doesn't matter if they escape. They're part of the secondary army, so they will die no matter what. Joyous day. Go here. Archers fire against their Royal Archers. You guys march forward. Go fight the Royal Archers. And everything else that's on your paths. This hits the Spearmen and also the Scouts, which does some damage, I guess. These are Ruvanian whatsoever they're called. I can't pronounce that.
The battle is very much in our favor.
Longbowmen.
Victory will be ours.
Let's get the Dalian swordsman out here. Come on, guys. Get in there. Get in there. Come on. Move, 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 move. Faster, faster. Charge. That charge did jack all again, but okay. Hit the watchman here. Ignore the archers for the time being. When the scouts are completely on their own, charge them down. That charge will be good here. Yes, it is. It hits their entire woodland scouts here. And there's nothing they can do about it. Alright, we took care of their... These guys are having a fun time over here. For now, at least for now. Keep it in the woodland scouts. There's no way they can fight you head on. They shouldn't be able to fight you head on, but let's get out there because you're losing way too much numbers. I have to say, you're losing quite a bit of number here. Okay, get these guys in the back. You probably should hit this Delian swordsman in the back because they're going to be a nuisance eventually, but... Well... They will do a lot of damage to the royal archers. They should take quite a beating here. They have lost half their numbers. Should make them a lot weaker. They're fighting me melee. Wow, they actually can do this. Okay. Let's go with these guys in the back here. We could bring in the entire army technically, but we probably should. Let's bring in the Uruk bodyguards. Let's send them in here to do some damage. The wooden scouts are still fighting straight up, and they're actually doing great, weirdly enough. They're doing quite well, actually. Something I didn't expect to ever happen. Oh. Alright, go over here. Go after the royal archers now. They're on their own. Well, they're straight in the back. That did some damage. Good. This will do a lot of damage to their morale. The numbers, the sheer numbers is gonna hit them so hard. It'll be glorious. And then we're gonna hit also with the general here. If the general dies, this might be a mass rout on their part. If he dies, it is. It's very hard for him to die. I'm pretty sure he won't, but we can hope, right? At least killed... Oh, actually, they are breaking some of them. Alright, maybe it is gonna be a mass rout here to some degree. They are mass routing. Oh my, everyone except the general breaks. Interesting. Let's bring everyone in here to the... Wait, did the general break as well? Did he break? I wonder. I don't think he did. Did he?
Only half the enemy force remains.
Did he die? No, he didn't die either. Where is he hiding? Who is it? Go for these guys over here. You need to chase down some bastards. No, actually he broke. I didn't say he was broke, but he did break. Let's go after him first. We have so much time to go after the others, so we don't have to worry about that. Oh, it's a mass rout on their part. Okay. Let's go to them speed. It seems better manageable. Perfect. About time. Took forever. It's only 7 guys. Come on, guys. How hard can it be to capture 7 guys? Oh, that is a mass rout on their part. The Delian longbow need to be cleared out. Why? If we don't, we can have a problem. Because they're part of the secondary. Same with these guys. They're part of the secondary. No, this first army, yeah. If these guys escape, there's no way to stop them at all. Because that way they're going to go in Dale. And I don't like them going in Dale, that's for sure. Let's grab these wooden scouts here. You go clear these guys up. Should be fast and easy. They're straight behind them. You just need to eat them up now. Yeah, you did. That's a good, chase down. If only you do this all the time like that, that'd be great. But you don't, so yeah. It's a problem. It's a real big problem. Only that's part of the secondary army. I'm not worried about that too much, but still, everything I can chase down is something I don't have to worry about later. Even if it's a small chance, I don't want to risk it, Better be safe than sorry. And again, the cavalry escaped anyway, but they should die, I hope.
We await your command.
They really should die.
Attack!
Didn't catch a dose. Alright, found by me, I guess.
Attack!
What's left over here? Hard watchman. What's left over here? Actually, yeah, what is left over here? I can't see it. So mostly if I can't see it, it's not really big of a problem. Is it? I mean, come on. Oh, here he is. One guy. Is it possible to see? Huh. Worried about that too much. How much left over here? Can't be too much. It's only one guy, and he's actually gonna get caught anyway. Where is he? Some of them are catching up. They should be able to catch him, I think.
They cannot stop my
Are they gonna catch him? I wonder. They might. He might not be able to outrun it. Even though the other guys would move to the side and actually, you know, move his one arm to the right, he might be able to reach it. Hit him! No, they're not catching him. He escaped. Aw, sad day. He didn't die. But yeah, we won the battle. It was actually a very stupid thing of them to attack me. I mean, come on, what did you expect? To survive that? It could really. I mean, yeah, you might be a decent general, but you're not able to fight not one, but two Nazguls. What do you expect? Come on. At least not without sufficient infantry that could beat me, like pikemen or anything that's more scary. Or with enough horsemen, you're not gonna do it. Alright, see you guys. Actually, no. I will end the episode here. Hope you guys did. If you come like, give it, subscribe, thank you for watching, and see you guys next time. See you then. Bye.